You know what? Killing Floor might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I actually genuinely have been having some good times with it. We've been playing a lot ourselves. We played more off screen to get that quote-unquote story out of the way. It's kind of like the Titanfall 1 story where most of it was told through the multiplayer missions, and it wasn't all that great. But it doesn't matter. Hopefully they'll have a place in the codex where it kind of goes over the general story for the first season or whatever. We're coming back with more Killing Floor. We're going to be doing some hard gameplay on any match I can find. The perks we've kind of gravitated across have been Ninja, we've done Commando, and we've done Sharpshooter. Those are the three best classes I like playing right now. I haven't had a chance to try all of them yet, but these are the ones that I like having some diversity to my characters. I think they need to... I mean, unless I was no-lifing one class, it would take me forever. If I combined all of the levels I had on all of the other classes, I would potentially be at the max level with the Commando by now, but I just like playing different classes for different maps depending on what we're on. We're going to try it off on the Ninja right away to start with. Ninja right now, I think he's all about having higher health values, being able to parry, being able to bring out aggro from the bigger Zeds. He's all about going for precision, like some headshots. Caltrops can stun targets for longer, and our grappling to targets. We can bring targets to us, or we can bring ourselves to targets, but it gives us back armor too. So he's all about aggression and kind of like soaking up a lot of the what's it called? A lot of the aggro for your team.
Hey,
so
do we all remember how to emergency egress in case of an accident?
let's try a couple missions, or not a couple missions. Let's try one full mission with the ninja, and then maybe we'll try the sniper, and then we'll try to end off on the commando. I'm still having fun with it. It's definitely not nearly as good as Killing Floor 2. I know Killing Floor 2 was really rough at launch as well.
Up again when you land, team.
And this game just doesn't offer the same amount of content that Killing Floor 2 has, weirdly enough. I'm hoping that they really ramp up that content in the future, but we'll see, obviously. Looks like we're in mid-mission. There's one other ninja, commando, and engineer. Whoa, he's a level 25. So he's a really well-equipped ninja player. Ninjas do really good at the early levels too. Their weapons all do cut damage and blunt damage, so from all these early level Zeds, super useful.
Nice, just 10 more.
That was supposed to be subcutaneous, right?
Wow, they really shoot through that wave really, really fast. I think...
I deserve that.
We have our custom katana with us right now that has an electrified blade. Good for armor. There's not a lot I can buy right now. I might as well just keep what I got.
Just falling.
Ninja stars are really good for flesh targets early on. This one is pretty useful for flesh and for some armor because it does electric damage, so that's pretty useful. Hoping that we do really well here. We're playing on hard. Unfortunately, these missions don't have longer waves. When you increase the difficulty, the enemies just get more aggressive, and harder enemies will spawn sooner. But we don't necessarily get longer games. It's just 6 waves by the looks of it.
Just past the 50% mark.
Our teammates ditched us over here. I thought we were working with somebody right behind us.
A little gift for you.
Ooh, we did a lot of damage to that mission. One of our teammates even died, I think. Mutation bloats, cut damage, acidic damage. Ow, that actually kind of hurt.
Would you smell that? I'm about to spread my breakfast all inside this mask.
We definitely don't want to be using our sword for this. We kind of want to get a little bit further away. Let's switch to our bow. Let's max out on what we can get. The bow's
Money well
really,
spent.
really good at flesh damage for bloats. Does heavy bleed damage too, so even if they're not direct headshots or critical hits, they'll still take a lot of damage, and I think this will even stun them. Good thing about the ninja too is that you can use all of these, and you can just pick them back up. He in theory has infinite ammo, as long as you can retrieve your arrows and retrieve your shurikens.
Mark.
I think it's probably best for us to be out somewhere out in the open.
That's the way.
These arrows can go through lots of targets.
I'm reloading, and I'm doing it quickly and efficiently.
Algo está la casa.
Oi, we're done here.
Fucking asshole.
They're a quarter down. Good work, team.
Silly son.
Dang it, don't see anything over here.
I'll beg.
Did a little bit better keeping them at a distance.
Smell it really turns your guts, doesn't it? Definitely the work of Zeds.
Probably as good as it's gonna get right now. We can probably fight here. This will probably be no big deal.
Bye! Brett.
Down, guys. Keep up the pace.
Come on, shut your leg.
Nice work on that flashbound.
Come on.
Off you go.
Se apagó el cuento.
A lot of our arrows are splattering up against this thing over here.
Way to take down that flesh pound.
We're pretty much blowing through these right now. It was a little hairy initially, but not so much anymore.
Who could use some armor?
One less thing I gotta buy up on. Might just
Thanks
trade
for
up
the
on my
pod.
shurikens, and that's more or less all I can afford. Late game shurikens deal a little bit more stumble damage. They go a little slower, but they'll do way more damage. It's good to have a somewhat upgraded sidearm.
Last wave, guys.
Take it fire.
Well done.
What's next?
That's good. They're breaking through the floor!
Sorry, I didn't keep you waiting too long, did I? Too bad! Can't stand! 1 sec, just reloading. Feeling right and right. You are stuck.
Estoy bastante segura de que me estoy muriendo.
No, dang it, I was trying to get away from these guys. We're all losing all of our weapons right now. I think it's over. What the heck happened? One guy went down, and we tried to get him up, and now everyone's down. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to try to get back up there to retrieve my bow. You're gonna
I
die.
always loved you.
Come on, dude, you can take down one straight. Come on, you got this. Do you got this? There we go.
Scrape no more.
Well, I got my bow at least. Ninja stars aren't a huge loss. All right. I don't know what the boss is, but most of the bosses we don't want to necessarily fight up close. Custom katanas. I think we want to keep our distance. Let's use our size.
Done deal.
Let's fill them with shock traps. We need more grenades. We gotta upgrade our armor for sure. I want more syringes. There we go. This will probably be as good as it gets.
Do you do gift wrapping?
I marked the map.
I mean, these are as good as it gets when we need to like throw them at targets. And good, and they're all right if it's an armor target, and this is really good if it's like
Money, please.
fleshy target, like the crawler queen or something like that. Impalers. Oh man, this is gonna not be nearly as useful now. For some reason, the other two bosses are you're just fighting one of each, But this one you fight 3
You're
for
at
some
that.
reason. I do not know why they thought it was a good idea to fight 3 impalers.
Dropped a pin for you.
How far is that?
Our teammates are getting caught up over here. We want to kind of back away.
Specialist in critical condition. Act fast. Specialist down. Act quickly. Every second counts.
だってそれがいいだろう。一番いいかもしれません。何々ができるわ。
Wow.
で死のは栄養の
I don't know why we're fighting 3 impalers, but I don't think there was any version of this where we were gonna win. Just because there's 3 bosses at the same time. I'm not sure why this is a thing for this, because they're extremely tough. I don't even on normal difficulty, this is probably the hardest boss in the game. 3 impalers. There's no real way to kite them because they're so fast, and there's 3 of them too, so if you kite one,
Time to
the other
reload.
2 will probably catch up by then.
This turret should help.
I doubt we'll win. And no, it's a certainty we're not gonna win. They're just gonna gang up on one person, and that's gonna be the end.
Okay, where were we?
Yeah,
Tell
he
them
literally
this
just
is all-
touched them, and he downed him. All of her health and almost all of her armor was done just by one swipe.
Look at you, bold as you please.
Swarm!
You could try to kite it around the map by taking the zip lines, but it's not gonna follow you, and it's just gonna go around. I mean, I want to believe, but she's gonna run out of ammo eventually. I think if she gets touched one more time, it's gonna be over. You can try to cat him around with the turrets and let the turrets shoot at them as you run, but this will take like hours.
Bastante
to do this.
estrecho. How you like that?
And when you're spectating somebody, you can't exactly like swivel around them to see how far the enemy is. You gotta kind of just watch. Pretty sure she's missing. Yeah, I mean, you can throw down grenades, but you're down to your last one.
They didn't die naturally.
An instant
die.
down.
At least not here.
Oh boy. I mean, we were doing fine, but yeah, when you're fighting against impalers on hard difficulty, it's extremely difficult to do. Fighting 3 of them at the same time was an oversight for somebody at the at their studio. It's okay. I mean, it did all right. I don't think there's been a balance patch or a balance change at all from the devs either. I don't think there was a day one patch for this game. I think it was all, it's all been just whatever the game launched with. I'm not too sure why they're being really quiet about balance patches and changes. Screw it, we're gonna play on our sniper this time, and we'll try another hard mission. I'm sure we'll be fine. If we don't get the Impaler, I'm sure we'll be fine. If we get Impalers, unless the team is absolutely stacked and we are having absolutely no issues whatsoever on any level, it's basically a 50-50. But it's more like a 60-40 in the favor of the bosses. I just don't know why, out of all the bosses, the Impaler gets 3 people. It seems kind of ridiculous. It would be easier if it was like one at a time. Like when you beat one Impaler, another Impaler shows up, and you beat that Impaler, and then the final one shows up. All 3 at the same time? Unless the Impalers are really slow. That's the only thing that would be able to balance them out. But they can run down even the speediest specialists in this. Going to the radar station. Looks like we're joining in the... Oh. Looks like we just joined right at the very beginning, which is fine with us.
I don't play with fire, I work with it.
We got a firebug that's dead and a ninja that's dead. I think I'm the only sniper here. I guess we're the only big game hunter.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The animations watching it from the perspective of my teammates is also really janky.
Anyone have any, activated charcoal?
She's getting kind of messed up. This guy's getting messed up too. You gotta kill, bro. Looks like our firebug's the highest level at 20. Okay, I'm not sure what... The game's a little buggy. I'm not sure why that cutscene played, and the textures look like they just loaded in. That was very weird. They're all trying to take down this stupid husk. Come on, people, aim! My goodness. Holy hell, these guys are missing a lot of shots.
Got empty.
Let's go for our really good sidearm. And let's keep our sniper rifle that has a little bit more range to start with.
That's it.
I'm actually okay with this. I was like, the sniper class, or the... I forget what this one is called. Is this called Recon? I'm thinking of Battlefield 6, actually. That's not what this is. We're just going the sniper class. I mean, her only special ability is being able to put little locks on top of stuff. For doors, to keep them out of the way. They'll bang on the doors, and eventually the doors will explode, and it'll damage all the targets that they've done.
Activating the lock. The lock is going up. I'm about to lock up.
Hope you're done shopping, shoppers.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if the texture's loaded in for this match. Holy hell, this is...
Un segundo, I'm reloading. Ándate a la mierda. Carajo, me estoy quemando. Oh, that's the stuff. Is that my blood?
Wish well be.
Something about this map
Makes
doesn't
the dream
feel
work,
too right.
especially against a Scrake.
The texture's popped in, and the game looks a little different. It looks a little bit more out there. I don't know, it's kind of messing with my eyes right now. I think we'll just let the mission ride. There's something wrong here. The map doesn't usually look like this. It looks really hard to play on.
Really don't like.
Don't move around too much. Theo mob. Mitch.
I think her equipment is like the weakest in the game, because putting on explosive locks are cool, but the fact that the explosive
Got
locks,
everything you need,
once they
Sam?
blow on a door, like that's just it. If I could keep reapplying them...
¡Qué desastre! Missiles away. Yes.
Taking strides, team. 25% down. Way to go!
Morite.
Okay, now what?
Cuidado. Hay depredadores aquí.
Are we getting a little too jumpy here?
Anda conmigo. Por suerte.
Reloading. Stand by.
All right.
Gather for rejuvenation.
I think it's going well, right?
There we go. That was almost really hairy. Okay, I'm gonna drop this this explosive lock thing because this thing is not doing anything anymore.
Extra firepower. Turret activated.
I hate that the fire persists for so long.
Did you all get what you needed?
Mira vos.
Watch the wall!
Efficient design.
Order down. You're doing great.
Lacra.
Trying to make it to my teammates over here and see if they need help.
Practical effects are the best effects.
Dang, right between the eyes.
This one's got grounded. Next. Feel sick.
¡Qué doloroso! ¡Qué doloroso!
Almost there.
Yep.
One flesh pound down. That's the last of them.
Jesus. Just making sure everything's loaded. We might need something a little bit bigger now. We need to go with a super heavy weapon, or we can go something a little bit medium
Mine.
size.
All mine.
Let's go super heavy.
Pull me some dash, be your best friend.
So this is our big game hunter rifle for flush pans and scrakes when we absolutely really need to kill something. This should be for basically everything else. I should just be hugging next to my teammates, letting them do the majority of the Zed killing for the medium to low tier Zeds. And saving my specialist ability for when I get cornered or I need to get out of jail.
Pod's closed.
We don't have any assaults at all? Dang.
I win, you lose. Probably clean that up. Permanent freedom.
Huele, preciosa, huele.
All right, you're down to 75%.
God, what you sleep?
Reloading a second.
I think I blew off his head with this.
They're underground.
That's half.
We got support. Peligroso.
Good riddance.
A nice sleep.
If I can get 2 good headshots on a target, this will
I
probably do
never
something
miss
with
a
the
target.
flashbang.
Give me a sec. Just enjoying a good scrape down.
I think
Somebody
Zed is
put him on an
missing.
obvious slant. Makes
There
for
we go.
better body cavity drainage.
There we go. I was like, this. I think we were doing pretty well with this. Our damage is. Oh no, that's not our damage. Oh, never mind. Somebody else's
Eyes
damage is
open.
way better.
Get
I
to
think
it.
it's the fire bug. But I'm trying my best to do what I'm supposed to be doing, which is taking down the really big targets, focusing on them.
Quiet as planned.
It's boss wave. Should just autofill.
Too
Is
easy.
there anything I can buy with what little dosh I got? Not really.
Done.
I can upgrade my armor, and that's pretty
empty.
much it.
Money for essentials only. Dinero.
Just throw out all that money. Custom Samaritan. We have our armor. This
You have 30 seconds left to stock up, guys.
is our boss killing rifle. This is just for like medium armor Zeds and maybe a fleshpound if we need it. As long as it's not another impaler, I think we'll be fine. If it's an impaler, we're probably gonna lose unless I run around this map and literally turn on every turret imaginable.
Sudden prosperity.
Okay, Chimera is hard, but not impossible. God, my teammates exploding this turret is making them kind of hard to see.
Fly away.
It's the fire, not a drill.
Oh my god.
Turret active.
This place could have been released.
Siempre doy en el blanco.
There we go, finally. Yeah, the map bugged out
hit my back
initially.
limit.
This game looks very much like shit. As I say, that map bugged out initially because it looked different through the point of view of my teammates, and then it played the cutscene, and now look, it looks totally different now. And then it just, I don't even know what that was. That was very bizarre. The game is still, I mean, I don't want to say it's like early access because it's not. It's a full release, but again, like I need the dev team needs to like jump on some stuff and start like actually going out of their way to address some issues with the game, because they're kind of like, they're just sitting on their hands by the feel of it. That was fine. Knockdown. I think being able to hurt and kill more enemies with my grenade matters more than just being able to knock them down. All right, let's play this last mission with our commando perk, because the game is definitely not agreeing with us lately. It was fine initially for, you know, the first couple days, but as time has gone on, the game has slowly felt like it's falling apart. Like, I can't really do customization as far as crafting gear unless I'm in a solo, and unless I'm in a solo server from the base for some reason. I think they really just need to start stepping up a lot of stuff. With seasons coming out from season to season, they need to be announcing like 2 or 3 different classes like they had in the original, and they just need to be announcing like a buttload of guns.
Safe travels, Nightfall.
I'm not tied to any specific gun for my character class, but the structure they have for the game right now is that there's not a lot of like chances to earn money, because if you die and like that's basically it.
Up and run!
Shut your greasy cake hole!
I'm a fan of the art style as far as like the Zeds are concerned, and like the atmosphere from the levels, but the whole guns that they're using right now too, I kind of preferred it when it was more gritty, realistic.
This looks like an expensive place for a shoot 'em up.
I hate when it's in the
It's
pseudo.
Ron Burgundy!
What a well-financed operation this is.
Think holistically out there. See how your skills can be used to protect your team.
Oh, it's on the other side.
Right. It's a lot of pricey equipment here, eh?
There we go. Gotta turn on the flashlight. Uh,
20 B&H blues and a case of numbers, Gov.
just gonna autofill our default weapons. I think we can hold on to these for at least another wave or two. I definitely like the atmosphere and the vibes that some of the levels give off of, like this evil corporation and mass production of militarized zombie mutants, but the gameplay right now is in a rough state, and I'm kind of wondering why they made it this way. They kind of just needed to stick with what was happening in Killing Floor 2.
If you need
As far
something,
as
better buy it now.
class customization, the variety of weapons. I can't even hold like multiple pistols. I don't have a welding tool anymore. I can't hold
All right,
multiple
shop's shut.
weapons based off like weight class anymore. Used to be like the really good weapons were super duper heavy.
Wake up, Cole. Time to make some noise.
And yeah, I just don't like the pseudo-futuristic style of the game.
Got a need a refill. Good head.
You made a nice dent in their numbers.
A fleet strike.
Wake up. We got work to do. Big loud-mouthed bastard. This place is a fucking roll.
You have a specialist in need of medical treatment.
Dispatched.
Took him down to his right size.
Somebody died? Oh my god.
It's not long now and I'm gonna be brown bread.
Can't believe somebody actually died this early on. They must have gotten cornered by that Scrake or something. Let's go straight for our scar.
Yeah, that'll do.
As I say, if we're already
Pleasure
fighting a
doing business
Scrake on
with you.
level 2, then there might be, it's just gonna go up from there.
And me, without an extinguisher.
We are 30 seconds away from closing time.
Please, keep the noise to a minimum. Dobby feels the squeeze. Onion, Suzu. Catman! Look up! Hope everyone brought their blood. Anthony dead?
Ballsy's got a hand in this, up to the fucking collarbone.
Nice work, team. 25% down.
scrapes and flush pounds, but I don't see any.
Neutralized.
That's the whole way.
Die, quotas.
One click and done.
I forget what this does. Squad strength drum mag, overpressure rounds. Grab our better pistol.
Knotted. Right, that's enough.
That takes care of another script.
That's how we do it.
Nice one.
Keep an eye on the ground.
Doing a little bit better than we were in the last one.
That's how you do it.
Oh, that's a laugh. Shut it, Pyramid. Cool, we battered the fuck out of him.
We're at wave 5. could get our LMG that fires grenade launchers and does a good amount of mixed damage. Or we could pick up a different gun, like a secondary from somewhere. We'll just see.
This place could do with a mop and a bucket.
I think we're fine for so far. I don't think we're in desperate need of armor quite yet, and we're keeping them at bay for the most part.
There goes the wall. Yeah.
Time to put the shutdown. Suppose it's time to hang up me guns.
Okay, now I will see.
This way, follow the ping.
Walls can't contain these Zeds.
Hands off my wallet, you sneaky thieves.
That was a close one.
Get loud, yeah?
Let's just stand.
Rhodes! I always loved you.
Rethink what we're doing.
That flesh pound was no match for our squad.
Was there anything over here? There we go, boss
Wave
wave.
clear.
We definitely need to upgrade our armor now, because I was like, I don't think we need our armor. We're probably fine. Nope. That officially told us that, nope, we definitely need something else. Maybe we'll swap off to our LMG. And we have enough. Well, we definitely need to get our armor up. Ammo bags. I'd rather have pulse lures just in case. Again, as long as we're not fighting against a impaler, we should be good.
Remain.
Okay, twin crawler's fine.
Location marked. What's this all about then? Well, this day took an unfortunate turn. Fuck this brigade of soldiers.
Stabilize the pressure. I'd like to
Tell Cordelia there's room for improvement regarding her workplace safety program. Hands off my wallet, you sneaky thieves.
God, I had to get the hell out of there.
Hello,
the hell?
all. I just thought you should know that I'm dying.
move a little shook. That's a lot of blood. That wound looks pretty marked.
There we go, Jesus.
He showed that queen who's really in charge.
These things seem a little bit more bullet spongy for how much they can just knock you down with one hit. I think with one pounce from her, like she like knocked down most of my health and like a third of my armor. And I was like, holy hell, woman. This thing almost instantly killed me with just her jumping on top of me. Scoreboard, we had the most headshots at least. I don't know. I'm still kind of enjoying the game, but there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. I think this game needs another, like, I don't want to say it, but like another year in the kitchen before I would say it's worth getting. I mean, if you're already playing Killing Floor 2 and you were curious about Killing Floor 3, I would just stay on Killing Floor 2. There's no real reason to to go to the next one, like the next game like this. And they're gonna have a lot of uphill battle retaining players too, because freaking Battlefield 6 looks super juice, actually. Like, I don't even know if this game's gonna even survive until the end of the year before it's like, oh crap, it's officially dead. There's barely anybody playing Killing Floor 3. More people are probably playing Killing Floor 2. I mean, I'm still having an okay time with it, but I don't foresee us playing for too much longer. I mean, this might be one of my games that I just play for a little bit, have some fun, get off. It's like a game you play for like an hour or two. I like the aesthetics. The gunplay needs a lot of work still. It doesn't feel great to shoot at enemies sometimes, especially the bosses when they're just freaking out. It's really hard to get an idea if you're doing good damage to their critical zones because their health bar is so big, you can barely tell if you're doing anything good. The whole vibe of their guns too, I don't like whatever futuristic look they were going for. I don't mind the futuristic look for like the setting and the time period, but they didn't have to go all in with the futuristic guns too. They still look like modern military stuff, but they look just futuristic enough to be like, I don't know. You're limited to the 4 guns for each class too. There's like the basic thing you start with. There's a slight upgrade variation. There's a good variation, and there's like their supreme weapon. I don't know. I feel like there was no one supreme weapon. We should have like a buttload of guns into each slot. And the fact that they're like labeled gray, green, blue, and purple kind of gives me the idea that this one is supposed to be like the best weapon in the class. I don't know. The whole game, it just gives me really bad vibes. I wouldn't even be shocked if they decided to like take the game offline to work on it some more and like have it come back later down the road. Because at least at that point you can try to salvage what's left here, but I don't know what is worth salvaging, especially for like a horde shooter. If you want something that's really casual and really fun, I mean, I would go just play Helldivers. Helldivers can give you that horde mode experience. This is a little bit more bloody, I guess, but I mean, Helldivers can be plenty bloody too. Helldivers is not in first person, I guess. That could be the thing that kind of separates this game and that game. Helldivers just has a whole lot more content too, but I mean, this Helldivers 2 is branching out to a brand new field. I'm actually shocked that they didn't try to... That they just didn't build... Like, I don't know why companies do this, where they just build on the previous entries, like, foundation that it sets. Because then, like, when the game comes out and it's so lacking in content in comparison to, like, the previous game, people are going to be like, why do I need to jump onto this game right away? There's no reason to. I don't know. We can keep rambling on and on. I'm not a diehard Killing Floor fan. I do like the more serious nature of the setting and the whole art aesthetic. I think it's way better than it is in Killing Floor 1 and 2. 1 is like super duper like horror, low budget. 2 is a little bit more cartoony, a little bit more goofy, and then 3 they tried to go for a more grounded in like post futuristic like what would it be like Horizon, or what would it be like if Umbrella Corporation was competent and they made bioweapons for sale and like countries actually bought the bioweapons. This is basically what you get. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. It's not doing a whole lot of talking, and I don't even know if the gameplay is even all that impressive. I'm trying to give people an idea as far as what the game is about. It could be good. I know the trailers leading up to it were looking really cool, but they weren't showing off a lot of like raw gameplay. It was a lot of more of like just like clips and snippets of stuff here and there. I like the atmosphere they were doing, or that they were building up with on the YouTube trailers for each of the individual characters. I think those really build up hype for me and kind of let me know what I was expecting for the game. But as it's been released, those gameplay trailers kind of painted a very different picture as to what would actually be happening inside of the game. And I think during the beta, people were like, "Oh, is that it? Is there no more like is there no more weapons customizations?" And everyone was kind of like, "Oh no, there'll be more guns." They only gave us a small snippet of the guns we can play with. There's only 4 on each class right now. That's because it's a beta. Nope, guys, that was literally it. There's a lot of customization options for each gun if you want to make your own custom gun. And you can increase like your starting loadout to kind of like, or your starting, not loadout, your starting DOSH allowance, so that when you are that super high level player on that specific class, you can spawn in with some of your better weapons to start with. That way you don't have to spend money later. But again, I mean, there's also like no reason why I can't play as Mr. Foster and just start buying all of the all of the ninja weapons, just because the characters themselves don't have any reason to stay with the guns that are allocated to their class. I think for proficiency sakes, it says proficiency bonus plus 16% Z time fire rate plus 4% Z time reload speed. So I mean, like, fire rate, it's kind of hard to do unless you're using something that's like an automatic gun. I don't know. I'm just getting a weird vibe from the game. Like the trailers and the character profiles for each of the individual monsters you'd be fighting kind of painted a very different picture. And so did like the gameplay trailers they had coming on launch, but they never really went in depth and just like let raw footage be played. And when they did, it was for the open beta, and they had to pull the game because it just wasn't gelling with most of the fans. And they still didn't show any more raw gameplay after that. But now that the raw game is out, most fans are probably disappointed with it. It's okay for me. I mean, I'm not super let down. It's not like I'm a diehard Killing Floor fan and I'm just super disappointed. It is what it is. I'm still gonna play it. I'm still gonna have fun with it whenever I can. But other games coming down the road real soon are actually gonna start pulling my time. I watched a lot of just raw Battlefield 6 footage, and I'm just like, holy shit, this looks awesome. I'm like, I haven't played a good first-person shooter like super competitive in maybe from Destiny. Like Destiny was maybe the last time that I played something where I was playing really competitive against other players. I think that's literally it. That's like the last game I can think of where I played against other people and was trying to succeed against them. I think Battlefield 6 is gonna look awesome. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. I don't know if you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. We'll have more gameplay footage coming out. We're still doing Skyrim. We're still doing Killing Floor, obviously. Battlefield 6, when that eventually comes out, we'll be doing a lot of playthroughs for that, just multiplayer matches. I can't wait for the open beta next week. That'll be awesome. I'll probably do a video on that and give some honest thoughts on that, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you guys all in the next one.